Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're doing another car update. Believe me, I didn't want to come to you like this, but this is our 4-week, aka our month update with the VSG surgery. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this channel, and let's go ahead and get into the questions that some people may have asked that, you know, can be a part of the update. So yeah, and hold on. Don't forget to follow me on social media platforms. I have a Instagram, and this is the same as the channel as Told by Dawn. My 1 month post-op was originally on January. Hold on, somebody trying to come past my video. I don't want them to be my business. My original 1 month post-op was January 31st, 2021. This is a little bit past dated, but that's the original day. As of then, I was 319 pounds. I've gained a pound since then, but at the 1 month mark, I was 319 pounds. So we're just starting off at 345. I have a lot of the repeated questions inside the comments. I'm gonna try to address some of them now. One of the things that that kind of was brought up was, what was the hardest thing you had to overcome? And I would say like two big things for me has been like the mental, and then like the water intake. Mentally, starting off, like even now sometimes I feel like I have to do like this mental jitsu with myself to make myself believe, okay, Dawn, you could do it. And because even though I'm on these pages where it's like the community pages, it doesn't feel the same like talking to somebody that's probably going through the same thing that you're going through. Of course, people ask questions that may be implying like thinking about doing it. That's different versus somebody that's went through it and kind of conversing with them as they going through that same process, which I just haven't had the opportunity to do that, because they have like this little group where they meet on Zoom. I just haven't been able to get an invite as of yet, so I feel like that would have helped with the mental part. I think I'm gonna start journaling. Maybe that would help a little bit more, even though I do like the video, but something that's more on a daily basis where I can say how I feel, which I stopped doing because I was doing it in a little bitty booklet, but then I end up transferring everything, like my water intake, stuff like that, all on my phone, which I can start putting there. The water portion for me has been hard. So I purchased, as y'all seen in the other video of like what I bought at my 2-week post-op, I bought a 40-ounce water bottle. For the most part, in the morning time, I have water in, so I try to drink those 8 ounces, 16 and 8, and then work on the 40, like refilling it and then going back into the ounces. It's like I was talking to my coworker. She also had the surgery before, and we were discussing, and she was just suggesting I put like the times of like when I'm drinking, so I kind of know like when was the last time I drank some water. I've been lately getting this film on my tongue when drinking, so in order to help, I think having the water cold for me has been easier to drink, as well as using those sugar Kool-Aid packets. That's been easier to intake the water, but I still have not made like officially the 64 ounces of water, so sad face, but you know, that's where I'm at. The next biggest question that people have asked have been, if y'all hear the noise in the background, I am sitting outside. It's kind of hot. I am in Texas, so I don't want to roll up the window. So sorry. The next one is, how much did the surgery cost? I'm sorry, y'all. Since I'm paying out of pocket, it honestly depends on where you get the surgery from, meaning like the hospital, the state. There's a lot of out of pocket costs. Like, you pay the surgeon, you then pay the facility, then you pay the anesthesiologist, and there's another fee that you pay to like for the equipment. I can't think of the name right now because I don't have the paper in front of me, but what I've paid so far has been estimated around $14,000. And honestly, the biggest portion of the money is for the actual facility. When it came to the surgeon, my doctor, it was around $2,200 for the actual doctor to do the surgery, but you have to pay for the facility, being there and having access to all of that. You had to pay for the anesthesiologist because he has to get his cut. That was around $1,000-ish. And then you have to pay for whatever this equipment is called. It's like $500. I can't remember the name of it, but if I do, I will put it on the screen somewhere. So around 14,000. That's just what I paid for the surgery. That's not the out of the pocket fees that I had to pay for a consultation. That's not the out of pocket fees I had to pay for in regards to going to my actual my appointments, which were like each appointment was around two something, and some stuff was covered by insurance in regards to like me having my psych valve, so I had to pay like a copay. And then when I had to get my blood work, there was a certain portion that was paid for. It was around $1,000. I ended up paying like $200. So it like kind of like add that up. So they say normally the surgery costs between around 16 to 20,000. My surgeon told me that this will cost me about 16,000. Unless I haven't got a bill yet for that 16, so far I've only paid 14. So if it's something else that's coming in, I have not received it yet. So, but that's what I paid so far for it. And honestly, I mean, I would say, you know, I really just kind of like found the surgeon, I stuck with them. My coworker, I'm not gonna let me say that. Someone else I know ended up paying like around 10,000 for their portion of that day surgery. I would suggest going to different physicians and possibly getting an estimate of how much things will cost. The thing with that is that because you are out of pocket, you will have to pay those consultation fees, which I mean, it's going to be around $200. And so $200, $300. So just know that if you go in multiple places, that's how much it's going to cost. Like you may end up spending like $600, you know, $800 to get consultation to find a surgeon. So you want to first do the research of like the surgeons in your areas. And honestly, if I would have went to somewhere like Tijuana, it would have been around $8,000. I just didn't want to have to travel somewhere that I never met the actual doctor, come back, if there's a complication, I won't have access to the actual physician. So now I have to find a physician that will take me. And so what the misconception with that part is that they think, well, if something is wrong, they have to see you. If you go to the emergency room, yes, they will see you, but if you don't have that specialty insurance, then sometimes they may deny you. And that was like something I was not trying to have. I'd rather have my physician. And of course, like if I didn't have insurance, then it probably would be a little bit harder. But that's when, you know, we do have access to have either Medicaid or Medicare. I don't know the difference between that, but that was my thought process. That if it's something health related where I have to have it, I know that I can probably most likely get covered under there. Another question is, how am I feeling? And people keep asking. I feel like right now I feel good. It depends. Every day it kind of fluctuates. It just depends on if I'm getting in my vitamins, if I'm getting in the water. Mentally, like I said, it's always like that struggle that I just don't want to fail. But so far, like with food and stuff like that, like I'm feeling good. Like for the most part, I'm feeling good. I'm trying to incorporate a little bit of exercise so I can, you know, start mobility, because I feel like that's a part of the issue. When I go home, I'm tired, and I do want to start, you know, actually moving around and get my metabolism going. Fourth question: did I try to lose weight before the surgery? And I think that was a question. This is the only one person to ask that for real. But yes, I did. Started back in 2019-ish. That's when I kind of like realized that I had an issue when it came to my weight and when it came to my relationship with food and how I dealt with stuff. Because I wasn't a constant eater, it didn't mean I was more of an emotional and I would overeat. And so I ended up losing around about 30-ish pounds. And it was like as soon as I would get close, like stuff would happen. I remember being like, I just need some extra assistance, and that's where the surgery came into play. What's this? The fifth question is, where did I have my actual procedure? A lot of people ask me that, and I keep saying UMSD, which is basically a hospital in Arlington. I'm not in Arlington right now, but it's a hospital in Arlington that is like off of 20, and that's where I had the surgery at. I had the surgery with Dr. Lyons. He's not paying me, so I'm not about to go into detail about him. So let me see what. Technically, I'm supposed to see on the stage of puree. Like, this is like regular. I don't think I have any more questions over here. What stage am I on? Technically, I'm on the stage of puree, and then eventually I'll go into soft. But honestly, I've been eating soft foods anyway. For the most part, I try to chew my food until it's completely like that creamy type of texture. And that's what I've been doing. And I was talking to one of the other young ladies here on YouTube, and she was just saying, like, it is literally crazy how each program differs from the other. They have different qualifications. I've even seen it where one person has said they can't have vegetables until like 3 months, and I've been eating vegetables. My doctor didn't say that was something that wasn't on like our list to kind of go by. So that is interesting, how a doctor decides what type of diet they want their patients to go on, you know, post surgery. I haven't figured that part out. For the most part, in the group that I am in on Facebook, a lot of them have like, it's pretty much the same type of guideline when it comes to like the food. But if anyone has anything different, like, I would like to kind of like see. So like, go follow me on Instagram, and if you don't mind sharing like your diet plan, and then I can compare it to mine and kind of show everybody on here like how the plans differ. And if I can reach out and ask my physician like, hey, why is this plan the way that it is versus how another physician may have it, then I will most definitely share it with y'all. A question: what are my favorite foods? I think for the most part, I think chicken has been a big favorite. Like, I've been doing air fried chicken, cauliflower. Like, y'all, I just love cauliflower rice. Cauliflower rice is like this thing that I wasn't into, but once it's like, literally, you don't miss rice when you have cauliflower rice if prepared well. I make my cauliflower rice fire, like fire, and it's just good. And another one of my favorites is veggies, which, I mean, that's cauliflower, but yeah, I love veggies. Any issues that I may have experienced, not really more of now. In the beginning, I had a lot of back pain, which I told y'all about, and right now this is a continued issue. I wouldn't say it's a big issue like I wouldn't have brought up in the beginning, is that I have issues with the vitamins. It really makes me feel nauseated when I drink. If I don't drink before I eat, like, none of that really matters. It just really been making me feel sick. I have over 200 capsules. Somebody may have suggested maybe I'll just find a new one. I mean, at this point, shout out to Clarissa. She just got her surgery this month, and well, last month, because right now it's February. But I ended up winning a giveaway on her channel for $50 for Target, and I was thinking about trying some vitamins there to, you know, see if I would like them a little bit more than the ones that I'm currently taking, which I'm taking the bariatric plus calcium vitamins. I think that's pretty much like of the update that I can possibly give y'all, because a lot of those questions kind of answer like where I'm at, like the stats and everything. I think the only thing that I would like to first say is thank you for the 200 people that have subscribed to the channel so far. I am very much grateful. I know that you don't have to follow me. I'm gonna keep saying this in every video. You don't have to follow me, but you do, and it really do give me encouragement, especially when y'all ask questions. If I haven't gotten to any of your questions, I'm sorry. Like, a lot of the times I can see that there is a question, but then I click on it, I can't find it to kind of respond to it, and then I think it's because it's going into like spam. Then when I go into spam, I can't find it. I don't know if y'all deleting it or if it's like YouTube is taking it away. But yeah, thank you for the 200 subscribers so far. Continue to share the channel to anyone that may be going through the same thing or thinking about it. If you have any questions, I do not mind, you know, answering them in the descriptions. Not the description. And if you do have any questions, I'm sorry, y'all. If you do have any questions, I do not mind answering them down below in the comments, as well as bringing them to light on the videos. I think what I'm gonna start doing is, if I get a certain question I think that everyone should probably be privy to, I might have that person, you know, a little snippet of their face, not like the question, and then answer it for everybody else if I feel like it's a really, really good question that everyone can possibly benefit from. If not, for the most part, I will respond to everybody's questions, you know, as I see fit, unless it's just something like this is real disrespectful. Other than that, like, I'm pretty much open book. So yeah, so don't forget, again, like this video, comment, subscribe to my channel, follow me on social media platforms, which is As Told by Dawn. I only have an IG for now. If you think I should get a Twitter, let me know. I'm thinking about it, I just don't know yet. But yeah, until next time, everybody, thank you for watching. Peace.